Well, good morning. It's June 19th. I just wanted to give a quick update on the VR, the apiary, whatever you want to call it. Um, what I've done here, here's what we've got. Okay. I'm about two, it's actually going to end up being 3 videos behind because one of them is so long I'm going to have to split it into 2. I went through the other day and marked all the queens I could find. That's queen right with a marked queen. That's queenless. Does not have a queen. Queen right with a marked queen. Queen right with a marked queen. Queen right with a marked queen. Queen right. I don't think I could find that queen, so I think that's the only one I didn't mark. That was queen right with a marked queen. That was the nuke that had the laying worker in it. It did not have a queen, it had a laying worker in it. So what I did, we caught a swarm the other day. Got the swarm down, put it next to the nuke here, right beside it on the blocks for a day or two, and let them kind of get acclimated to that spot. And then I went in and combined the 2 nukes with the newspaper method, and then about 3 days later I can put them in a 10 frame box. And that one's the swarm had a queen, so I marked that queen, and that one's queen right with a marked queen. Of course, that the top bar hive had a marked queen when I bought it. So right now the only one that doesn't have a queen is that one. That one's not marked. Next time I get into that, I'm gonna mark that. That's one thing I need to start doing, is marking my queens, because I have trouble finding them sometimes. What I'm probably going to end up doing is combining these 2, this nuke, this queen right, with that box it doesn't have a queen. It didn't have a laying worker in it last time I was in it. Hopefully it doesn't again. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to combine the 2 boxes with the 5 frames in that one with the 10 frames in that one. I need to do it with the newspaper method or something. I don't want to just toss her in there because I'm afraid they may ball her and kill her. But anyway, I pulled honey supers from that one, and I think that one. I got a total of I believe it was 4 supers. They weren't completely full, but I went ahead and extracted anyway. Didn't get much honey. I got a little bit, which, I mean, I'm starting over this year, so I can't expect a whole lot. But and then I went back a couple of days ago, and that hive there, I haven't been feeding it. I do have a feeder there, but I haven't been feeding them. That hive actually had 3 frames of cap brood in it. It's at the house right now, and I'll extract that in probably tomorrow or sometime. Anyway, I'm in no big hurry about that. But anyway, there's a lot of activity. I mean, considering it's cloudy, it's rainy, it's supposed to rain today. I see quite a few bees flying back and forth, like they're going out and getting something. Hopefully they're bringing some nectar back. The only reason that I left the supers on here are because I was hoping that they are bringing in more nectar than they're eating, and maybe I'll get a few more frames of capped honey, and then I can concentrate on trying to on those 3 anyway. I can concentrate on building up the numbers of bees. That's one thing I've got to concentrate on doing this year, is I have to get them all at least in one deep box. I don't have the equipment or the time to get them in 2 deep boxes this year. Next year I'm gonna go back to doing two deep boxes, I think. But I need those boxes. I need those single brood boxes to be packed full of bees going into winter. That way they can keep warm. I'm gonna take all the screen bottom boards. I'm taking those off in the fall. I'm gonna have solid bottom boards. That's one I built. They're not hard to build. I mean, I've got a Craig jig, and I just basically screwed 3 boards together and put some shims around the outside to shim it up to 3/4 of an inch for an entrance. And I mean, it wasn't hard to do at all. So I'm probably going to end up doing that. I've got a bunch of cedar in the shop right now, and if I can find enough of it that's good, even though it's rough sawn, I think I'm going to try to do some cedar bottom boards. Maybe that'll help with the mites and the hive beetles. I really haven't had, knock on wood, haven't had problems with hive beetles this year so far. I really haven't seen very many at all. Of course, all of my hives, except for the ones that are kind of rebounding, the ones I purchased that I didn't mess up, are really strong hives. And these 3 hives here, they have, I'm hoping for some more honey, but really the main reason that I have those honey supers on there is to give them room. There are just so many bees in there. Those queens are just laying like crazy. Really good queens. I got good queens from everybody that I purchased them from this year. Greg's were really good. Probably a little bit better. I don't know. That one there was the one of them I got from Bemis, and that one's, I guess you'd call it your monster hive. Everybody has the best hive they have, and they call it their monster hive. I guess that's my monster hive. It's a little more aggressive than the rest of the hives, but I mean, there's probably, there's a lot more bees in that hive than any other hive. But I have good, strong hives so far, except for the ones, like I said, except for the nukes and the ones that I screwed up. But they're coming on quick too. My problem right now is they're not wanting to draw out wax. So I'm trying to feed the nukes, and that one I'm trying to feed them. That one there, I don't see any feed in it, but I did feed them. I'm trying to get them to draw out all their wax. And the nuke over here too, I'm trying to get them to draw out their wax. If I can get all those frames full of wax, then going into the winter, I'll feel a whole lot better about it. If not, I'm going to have to start combining hives. And if they're all queen right, I'm going to have to start pinching queens. And I really don't want to do that if I don't have to. So, anyway, that's just a short update on what's going on. I'm two or three videos behind. I got really frustrated the other day when I pulled those supers. I tried to use a fume board. It didn't work for me. I probably won't ever do it again. I think I'm just going to get a leaf blower and blow the bees out of them. I've seen that happen. My little Ryobi 18 volt shop blower is not quite strong enough to blow them all out. It blows a lot of them out, but doesn't quite get them all. So if I have to pull 4 or 5 honey supers, it's going to be a pain. So I'm probably going to end up getting a leaf blower to blow the bees out of the honey supers, because for some reason, I don't know if I just didn't do it right, or if they just, the fume board didn't work. It pushed a lot of the bees out of the honey super, but there were still, a couple hundred bees in the honey super that were just on the bottom of the frames, that they would not get off those frames. So I don't know. So what I did, I used that, and then I'd flip the honey super up on its end and blow them out with the blower. So I just got frustrated, and one of my batteries died, so I just kind of cut the video off. So that one, I don't even know if I'll publish that or not. The one where I went through and marked all the queens is a very long video. I didn't realize how long that video was until I left here. I was here for 4 hours. I went through those hives so slowly. It took me almost 4 hours to find and mark all these queens and inspect and make sure they were all queen right, and this and that. And I just was like, I've got to split that in half. I mean, I did stop the video every now and then, so hopefully it won't be too long. I'll edit out a lot. I'm not gonna put two-hour videos out. So, but anyway, just a quick video. I'm still here. Actually, I had somebody ask me a question about my smashing the queen. You know, I'm surprised. It kind of surprises me when I see people who actually are watching the channel. You know, I'm definitely a newbie beekeeper. I don't have a mentor, so I'm learning as I go. A lot of this stuff, I reach out a lot to different people. So I mean, this is definitely not a channel that you're going to want to to watch to watch somebody who knows what they're doing. This is a channel that you watch to watch a newbie make mistakes, and so you don't make the same mistakes. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that watches, all the subscribers. There are actually a few subscribers. I'm surprised. But I'm going to try to put a few more things, a few more farm things on here other than just the bees. So I may try that a little more. I'm going to expand out a little bit, I guess, and do a little bit more of the farming stuff. I've got to do some bush hogging, and maybe I can show maintenance on my bush hog or something like that. I need to do some maintenance on it. But anyway, looks like the sun's going to try to come out. I need to go get some mowing done. Anyway, have a good day. I appreciate you watching.